Hey YouTube, this is JUSTICEMAHN, aka Tariq, uh, here to give some news, like I promised, about the TCG here in America. I've noticed that a lot of people are getting the wrong information about what packs and what tins and what decks are coming out and what's going to be in them. So I'm going to spend just like 5 minutes trying to get some of those things out. First thing I want to bring up is Duelist Toolbox, which came out like yesterday actually, which is the starter deck that has Junk Destroyer in it and X-Saber Wayne. So don't go thinking that Duelist Revolution is the thing that has Wayne. Don't go thinking Junk Destroyer is going to be a Tim promo. It's in this starter deck. Came out yesterday. You can find it at Hobby League stores, Target, Walmart, wherever you go to get your cards. The other thing I'm noticing is the collectible tins for this year, which come out August 31st. And they're creating a lot of buzz because, not actually because of the tin cards. The 3 tins that we're going to have this year so far, there's going to be 5 tins. The 3 tins that they've announced for the first wave are going to be the Majestic Red Dragon tin, a Black Winged Dragon tin. Sorry for all the people who went out of their way to get that in Shining Darkness. And a Dragon Knight Draco Ekest card tin. The last card, Draco Dragon Knight, is going to be in Duelist Revolution. It's the cover card for Duelist Revolution. It's a fusion monster that is one dragon type synchro monster and one warrior type monster. And once per turn, you can remove from play a dragon type synchro monster from your graveyard, and it gets that effect and its name. And while it's in attack position, any effect damage that would go to you is dealt to your opponent. So that card, the effect isn't so great, but with 3,200 attack and 2,800 defense, it's pretty good as far as a just an overall beat. It's a good way to attack. I think the best thing about it though is using that for super polymerization. Use super polymerization, discard a card. Your opponent might even have all the materials ready for you, but take their dragon type synchro if they bust out a Stardust or a Red Dragon or a Black. I'm wondering about that. Black Rose. This might be a good card to get rid of Black Rose because it can take Black Rose off the field as a chain, maybe, and you get your Dragon Knight Draco Ekets. But again, all the Dragon type synchro monsters that we have out already and the ones that are going to come out, using this with super polymerization is going to definitely help clear your opponent's field. But like I said, it's not the tin promo cards that are what are making the big deal. Even though they have that basic like 5 packs to a tin thing, which is for this one, it's going to be 1 Stardust Overdrive, 2 Absolute Power Force, and 2 Shining Darkness. The really big thing about this, the really big thing about this is going to be the 4 super rare promos that come with each tin. And so far, the ones that have been announced have been incredibly, astounding. I'm gonna leave the most important one to the last. But Blackwing Dragon, they've only released some of the super rare promos, and this is real stuff. This is on the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG site, Yu-Gi-Oh/card, and you can find it also on shriek2day.net. That's shriek.tcg.2day.net. That's where I go to check news. The first one is Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Will be the super rare that is the first super rare they've announced to be in the Blackwing Dragon tin. Now, here's a really big one. In Majestic Red Dragon tin, which really nobody likes Majestic Red Dragon, maybe you can run it. But in that tin, there's going to be Vandalgion, the Dark Dragon Lord, and Elemental Hero Stratos. Those are the 2 that they've announced. Elemental Hero Stratos as a super rare in a tin. that's like $20. People are going to buy so many of those, and I'm going to be at the head of that line because I'll show you my hero synchro deck. Hopefully sometime this week. Also, and finally, the last one, the most controversial and hyped about tin, the Dragon Knight Draco Ikets. Definitely probably the most worthwhile tin overall because of Draco Ikets, but also because Dark Arm Dragon is the super rare. That's right. Dark Arm Dragon will be a super rare for a tin. And it's not even the tin promo. It's just a super rare that comes with it. Not only that, they haven't released the other 3 super rares, except for the Majestic Red Dragon. They still have 2 left. But for Blackwing Dragon tin and the Draco Ikets tin, there's still 3 more cards that they have to announce before anything is decided on. There's 3 more cards left that are super rare, and with Dark Arm Dragon and Chimera Tech and Stratos already being those, really, Stratos and Dark Armed, those being the first 2, I don't know what could possibly be left that they could put in. Maybe they'll just put in crap after this, but so far I don't think they really want to do that. It's very alarming, but it can be very good for the rest of us who didn't spend $70, $80, $100 on these cards. And finally, I guess I will talk just a quick thing about Gold Series 3, 2010's Gold Series. Biggest thing about them is they're going to have Black Wings, a lot of Black Wings. They're going to have Prisma, and they're going to have a lot of the Amazonas monsters. But the big thing so far I've noticed is, they're going to have Plague Spreader. They're going to have Vice Dragon for some of the people who didn't go out and buy the dual disc, which is basically just another Cyber Dragon, just halves its attack when it's special summoned. So the main focus of it is just for synchro summoning. Infernity Archfiend for people who missed out on getting the cards from the video game or from getting a trade. And the Blackwing monsters that they've already announced are Armor Master and Armed Wing. That's a pretty big deal. There's going to be a common Malicious and a common Destiny draw. And that's coming out June 23rd. Also, Hidden Arsenal. If you can go on Yu-Gi-Oh.Wikia, you'll find all the information you need to know about that. It's Dual Terminal 3 and Dual Terminal 4. There aren't going to be any X-Saber cards in this. X-Saber cards have actually not been in any of the Japanese Dual Terminal OCG sets since Dual Terminal 2. But Flamvels are going to get a boost in this. The Naturia, or I guess we're calling them Natural. The Natural series that comes out in Duelist Revolution, for us, you'll get support from the Natural series in Duelist Revolution and Hidden Arsenal 2. Basically all the big natural monsters are going to be there. The big kicker is Natural Beast, which is, I think, works for a lot of Lightsworn duelists because you can send 2 cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard to negate the effect of a spell card, any spell card, and it's a level 5 Earth Synchro. So there's a few. The Naturals are another Earth archetype though, just like Amazonas and X-Sabers. So you might have to put in a lot of Earth monsters and synchros and tuners into your deck. I'm not sure on the requirements for Natural Beast. That's it for now. Talk later.